Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Eclectic Reader. So I thought today I would do the Booktube Newbie Tag. Now this is actually not my first time ever filming a Booktube Newbie Tag. I did for my other channel, which is the Francophile Reader. But I never really felt like a proper booktuber on that channel. And this is the reason why I decided to make the Eclectic Reader. The Francophile Reader is where I talk about French literature because I am a PhD student in the Department of French and Francophone Studies. And so I like to talk about French literature. And my channel kind of transformed into this educational channel, and people would watch my videos to prepare for exams or to get a quick summary of the work. And while I am more than happy to provide that service, I also wanted to have a casual booktube channel where I could talk about the books that I read. And I read a wide range of books, not just classic French literature, but I read books obviously in English as well. And I read cozy mysteries. And in the past few months, I've been binge reading cozy mysteries. I also read a lot of nonfiction about wildlife. I've read quite a lot of books on the conservation of North American wildlife in the past few years, and I want a place to talk about that. So this will be a channel where I just talk about whatever it is that I am reading, and it's really supposed to be more of a traditional booktube channel. I haven't been posting on the Francophile Reader in quite a few months, but I do have some ideas about revitalizing that channel, but I really did want to start a new one for Booktube and for the Booktube community. Now, there are people who follow me on the other channel who are also following me here, and they are, they've commented on my videos, and I'm incredibly grateful for their support, their continuing support. So this is why I'm here, and this is why I have this channel. So that answers the first question, which is why did you start this channel? Number two, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I just read a wide range of books. I will read both literary fiction and genre fiction. I read a lot of nonfiction, but like I said, I'm particularly interested in nonfiction that deals with North American wildlife and conservation, the policies and politics of conservation. In the past few months, I've been reading a lot of books about wolves and the reintroduction of the American gray wolf in Yellowstone National Park in '95 and the aftermath of that reintroduction. The other interesting thing about me is that I am a bilingual booktuber. I speak both French and English, and I read literature both in French and English. And I do hope to talk about some of that on here, but it's going to not be super educational because this is going to be just where I chat about my favorite books, or maybe books that I didn't like as much, but I'd hoped I would like more. I'm hoping to do some wrap-up videos, which is something that I didn't do on my other channel. Number three, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I am most excited about feeling finally like I'm a part of the Booktube community. I just kind of want this to be a fun channel where I talk about whatever it is that I'm reading and hopefully join in some read-alongs. I haven't been very good in the past at committing to read-alongs, but I would really like to commit to some and to speak with other booktubers and make friends with other booktubers, and also, of course, people in the comments who may not be YouTubers themselves. 4, why do you love reading? I love reading because it's escapist. I love reading because it's educational. I feel like I learn more about humanity and also just the world. 5, what book or series got you into reading? When I was a child, I was obsessed with Roald Dahl. Obsessed. I read everything by him, even some of his adult fiction, which was definitely not appropriate for me when I was a middle schooler. I loved his books. I loved how he had this dark sense of humor, and my favorite of his books was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I would really love to know how booktubers batch film videos. I know that that's the way that they're able to upload frequently, but that has been a huge problem of mine in the past, and it is a problem that I would like to address. So I would ask my favorite booktubers, how do they manage their schedule? How do they fit YouTube into their other work? And then number 7, what challenges do I foresee uploading? regularly. YouTube rewards regular uploads. 8, when did you start reading? I started reading when I was a child. I don't really remember what age. I probably was like 3. 9, where do you read? I read either on my bed or on my couch in the living room. 10, what kind of books do you like to read? I've kind of talked about this already. I like to read across genres. The only genre I will not read in is erotica. I will read just about anything else. I haven't really read much romance, but I'm not opposed to it, and I would really like to read some romance and, find the kinds of books that I really enjoy. I also would like to read some sci-fi. I started Dune, but I haven't gotten very far into it, and I would really like to finish it and maybe try some other works of sci-fi. Number 11, what does your book collection look like? So I actually own a lot of books, but I also donate a lot of books. In general, if I do not plan on rereading a book, even if I loved it, even if I gave it 5 stars, I donate it. I'm not interested in having a large collection. I'm not interested in book collecting, but I do own quite a lot of books in French because those are harder to find. I will browse used bookstores for French classics. And also because I work on the Renaissance, my research is on Renaissance literature. There's a lot of books that if I find it, I'm not going to donate because it's going to be very helpful for me on my own research. So I don't really have, I do have a book collection, but it's not that I'm trying to build up a book collection. So those are all the 11 questions. If you are a Booktube newbie, I would love to chat in the comments. Let me know, what do you like reading, and I will check out your videos on your channel. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.